Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye bye.
He's like proper stuffed it all in.
That's weird.
Gözlüğü.
Good morning guys and welcome back to Istanbul. Today we are going to be trying some of the best Turkish street foods that we can find.
We watched loads of videos last night and the food here looks absolutely delicious. We're really excited.
Yesterday we've seen loads of street food places around. So first of all we're going to head up to Istiklal Caddesi and see what we can find.
So, first on our list today is we've got a Simet, which is a typical sort of Turkish bagel. Now, these seem to be really popular in Europe altogether, really, but they've all got their different styles. So this was 3 lira 50, which equivalates at the moment to about 20 pence. So I think these are typically eaten for breakfast, like easy just to pick up and go. And it's just bread covered with sesame seeds. That's really good. I think that's probably one of the nicest ones we've had.
Okay, so we come out super early as well, so these are going to be really fresh. Yeah, they're kind of similar, but you can tell they're really fresh. So they're crispy, coating on the outside with the sesame seeds, and then the bread on the inside is really, really soft. Definitely an easy way to start the day. You grab one of these, head to work or whatever, pick up coffee on your way or a Turkish tea. So I actually did read that you can get them with cream cheese or Nutella in, but we just went for a plain, which seems to be the most popular. However, it does sound really nice to have some cream cheese in there as well. Those red carts are dotted literally around the whole city, aren't they? Literally around every corner you probably see one, especially earlier before they run out, because it gets really busy on some of the streets, so I can imagine they run out pretty quick.
Yeah. One sweet corn, please.
Okay, this boil, good boil. Very nice. Maşallah maşallah. Nazar değmez inşallah. Buyurun. Süt. Ay. Maşallah maşallah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye bye.
So the next thing to try is the sweet corn. Now we got these in a little red cart again, so this is another popular food to have in those little red carts. They're again everywhere. So it's just boiled with some salt in it, so let's give it a try. You can really tell it's cooked fresh. And that's really good.
We picked this up for 10 lira, which is just over 50 pence. You could tell it's really fresh, and the salt they put on it which makes it. So you can pick them up either grilled or boiled. The one he gave us was boiled, which is probably the lesser of the two, but still really nice anyway. It's really, really juicy, and as I said, the salt just makes it. It started raining, so we just grabbed one of these umbrellas. It's proper chucking it down, but they must just come out with these umbrellas when it starts raining.
There's just a bunch of guys coming out, like literally just came out of nowhere with all these clear umbrellas, and now these clear umbrellas just filling the street.
Everywhere.
Everyone's bought one. We've taken shelter because it's still really raining outside. But you can normally get this dish as a street food and take it around walking, but we've just sat inside just to get out there in for a bit. So the dish it's called Kumpir. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's essentially a jack potato, and there was a bunch of different toppings. Now we're a little bit fussy, so we've only got one topping. But yeah, they put a big bit of butter in and some cheese, and then they sort of mix it all together and then put the topping on top.
So it becomes like a mash, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like a mashed potato. I'm trying to put the potato on its own first. Oh my god, that is so good. It's actually so creamy. And we've got on top, now I don't know what it is, peas, sweet corn and some sort of sausage, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bit like a hot dog coming through without the skin. I don't know.
I want to like cut it, but I can't, so I think I'm just gonna have to go all in.
Scroll in. And there's some sort of sauce as well.
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
I don't know what the sauce is either, so we'll give it a try. Yeah, it's like a little bit of like a hot dog sausage.
Yeah.
That's really
What
good.
flavour is the sauce?
No idea what flavour the sauce is. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, I don't know. It's lovely.
I'm just going to go all in. Just got everything on you. We've got the sausage, I want to say. The peas, the sweet corn, and obviously you've got the mash with the cheese mixed in. It's like cheese and butter. Yeah, it's really good. I don't know what the sauce is. I can't put my finger on it.
It hasn't got that much of a strong taste.
It's nice though. So you can actually get these all around the city, but the place we've come to is called Patsosis, and you can eat them inside. They've got loads of seating area upstairs, or you can have them to take away, obviously. So it costs 14 euro, which is about £2.20. Okay, we picked up a doner durum wrap. Now you can find these absolutely everywhere. This is like one of those classic things that you just think about when you think of Turkish food. I think we've got the chicken doner, and there's also some potato in there. So just gonna get straight into it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's really good. As you can see, potato, chicken, it's absolutely full in there. He's like proper stuffed it all in. Just gonna get another bite. It's nice and warm as well.
Is it good?
That bite was so much better.
Oh, I'm excited. Give it to me. This was £4.24. Now you could get a small, medium or large. We went for a medium. We probably should have got a small because it's actually really, really big. So let's give it a try. Yeah, that's so fresh. Normally, if you'd get like a kebab in another country or back home in Wales, it would be really greasy, but that's not greasy at all. It's really fresh, so good. One medium apple juice.
Apple juice medium. Yes.
Thank you. So it's a little bit different. We got a little juice. Now these are along the area by the Galata tower. There's a bunch of tiny little stalls on the edge of the shops, and the son invited different juices. We got apple. So this is fresh squeezed juice. We watched him squeeze the apples out, and it was 10 lira, which is about 50-55 pence. So I don't actually think I've ever had freshly squeezed apple juice. Oh, it's quite sour.
Is it?
Yeah. It's really good though. It's literally, I was about to say it literally just tastes like apple. Apple juice from like a shop doesn't taste like that at all.
It's weird. It's got this like really like foamy bit beer, but we've let it settle a bit. It was all just foam, but
don't mix it. Oh,
is that what it? Is that what happens? Oh, it's all like bitty.
You can't taste it.
We literally seen him blend it right in front of us, so that's super good.
Isn't it good?
That's class.
Do you see what I mean by it literally tastes like apples? It doesn't taste anything like apple juice you buy from a shop.
No, it tastes like
you just bit into an apple.
you're bitten into like a Granny Smith apple. I don't know why Granny Smith.
That's so nice. It's lush.
That's really good. I'm glad we didn't get one each.
A bigger one, I know.
We just headed to our next stop now, which is across the bridge. As you can see, all these people fishing off the edge, literally all the way down both sides of the bridge.
It's mad.
It's mad how many people are fishing.
Do you know what it is, man? Is how many fish are actually in the water?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised there's any left with the amount of people.
Buckets and buckets of fish they've caught and stuff. It's mad. But yeah, we're heading over here. We've got.
He's trying to feed the birds.
So yeah, we're heading across the bridge. We've got a really cool spot planned next. So I'm really excited for that.
Well deserved. Thank you. We've got these mini donuts called Lochma. Now we found these just down across the bridge and down underneath it. They look like they're covered in some sort of like syrup icing. They were cooked fresh. That's weird. It's very greasy, but it could be the sort of, no, it's definitely sorry, I think it's just greasy. They're very airy and fluffy. They're pretty good. They're more savoury than they are sweet. Now I thought they were going to be really, really sweet, but they're actually not. Do you want to give them a try?
Okay, so yeah, they taste really donutty, the taste, but the texture's not like a donut. Like as you said, really, really airy. And then they've got that coating of syrup as well, and make it a bit greasy.
But they're not that sweet, do they?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I definitely recommend giving them a go. They were 10 lira, so really, really cheap.
Hoppa! Evet. Bacağım. Sen mi dersin? Abi mix. Bunlar boş yerler. Vanilla lemon chocolate, pistachio, vanilla chocolate cherry.
Vanilla cherry.
Vanilla cherry?
Ya vanilla and cherry. Geldi. Yazmaz tabii. Altta da bir şey mi? Gözlüğü. Thank you. Hoppa. Thank you. Tam yaptı. Oh, öyle hayatta yaptım.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, as you just see, we just got an ice cream. Super fun. The guys are so nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just funny.
There's loads of different flavours. We went with vanilla and cherry. So let's give it a try.
İşte geçeyim.
It's really good. I'll try the vanilla myself. So good. It's like really like stringy. I got watch, zoom in. It's like chewy. It's really good. I've never tried ice cream like it before. Isn't it?
It's really weird. It's like chewy.
Bit into it. Oh.
Yeah, that's. Oh, the cherry's really
Isn't
nice.
it good?
It's really weird.
It's like stringy.
It is really nice, but it's just weird because you think you're having. It is ice cream, but it's like not ice cream that you expect.
No.
It's not like normal ice cream.
It's like when you're like pulling it away from you, it doesn't feel like ice cream, but then when it's in your mouth, it feels like ice cream.
Yeah, but it is chewy as well.
Yeah. It's really good though. Definitely recommend Turkish ice cream.
Just popped into this little shop here to grab some Turkish Delight, but we're going to try them in the apartment, so we're going to head back now and we'll pick up the camera when we get there. We're back in the apartment now. We've got our Turkish Delight that we're going to try. I'm a bit nervous for this. I don't think I do like Turkish Delight, but it's been years and years since I've had it. So
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I think I have tried it, but it was years ago, so I don't remember the taste. There was so many to choose from, so we just sort of went with a mixed. That seemed like the least amount, so it seemed like the most popular. Now I have looked and we've got 4 red and 1 green, so what colour do you want? Are you going for a red? I'm going to go for a red.
red.
Yeah?
Oh, go on, I'll go for a green if you're going for a red.
Oh, okay. I don't know what flavour the green is. I'd say apple, but...
Yeah, so I don't know if you haven't had a Turkish Delight before, this is what they look like, and they're squidgy.
It's basically, I looked it up, it's like gel and sugar. Gelatin and like sugar.
So I'm expecting it to taste like maybe the inside of a jelly bean or a jelly baby or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I think. You can get them with like pistachios and all sorts, but we just went for this one.
Cheers.
I'm not going to take a big bite.
Well, it's not actually that bad.
No.
Oh,
What flavour have you got?
mint.
Ah.
Give me a red. Give me a red one.
I thought it would have been apple.
Bloody mint. Having a sweetened mint flavour. What flavour is that?
I think it might be the rose, but it's not that strong. Unless you've got a different pink to me. Yeah, same colour.
Yeah, I think rose is like the classic. I can just taste the mint. I think rose is like the classic Turkish Delight flavour.
Pomegranate, have you just apparently quite popular? But I didn't see pomegranate on the thing. It's actually quite nice.
I mean, it's not bad, but I have got an overwhelming, like the mint flavour in my mouth. So, to me, I'm biting it. I can't really taste this one.
It's not got a very, very strong flavour.
No.
Like, you know when we tried the rose donut in Poland, and the rose was really overpowering, this is nothing like that.
Guys, if you've got any other suggestions on like Turkish street food or even just Turkish traditional foods, leave them in the comments and we'll try and get around to it in the next month. But for now, I think we're going to end the video here.
Yeah.
We're just going to chill out for the rest of the evening.
Ready for another fun-filled day tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll pick it up in the morning.